Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Legends Only.
My name's T. Kyle,
And I'm Brad.
and this is your weekly pop culture podcast where we talk about.
Legends Only.
And yet again, another week has gone by with yet another unprecedented, unprecedented, unapologetic event happening while editing the week's episode.
Yeah, maybe our timing is off.
Yeah. It's funny too, because I was sitting last week editing and I was like, wouldn't that be so funny if something else happened? And then I log into Twitter to get the Wagon Wheel Watusi soundbite, and everything was like, it's Jover. And I was like, oh no, what now?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
It's our publishing date. That might be the problem.
Yeah. Shifts timelines every time I hit record. Anyway, shall we kick off with a little UK minute?
We shall. Yes. I don't know about all that, but I do know about Angel of My Dreams, which is the only thing I've been thinking about for the past week, as we know. So Jade is on a roll right now, and she's doing a promo tour. Basically, as somebody tweeted, I love that Jade is basically just, her entire rollout strategy is just telling people how good her taste is.
It's like true.
Yeah, that's all she's done in the interviews. Has just been like, and this, and I stand this and this, and I'm
same emoji.
Yeah,
under everything she does.
Yeah, I'm living, breathing, loving. So in the past week, she's done more interviews. She took over as guest editor of Polyester. She did an interview with MTV UK, I believe. And she was just, every single name drop is just music to my ears. She has mentioned Liberty X, Cheryl, Slay! Winter Gordon, Kylie.
Slay!
Just every name drop.
I am no angel of my dreams.
And she had an epiphany as she was singing that. She goes, oh, I am no angel. And then she thought about it and she's like, oh.
Don't
it's like she was doing the calculation.
Angel.
She was deciding if she's going to get sued or not. But yeah, the Winter
I'm
Gordon drop.
loving angels instead. What else is there? That should have been a road trip. The Angel of My Dream road trip.
Yeah, it should actually. It still can be. And yeah, there's plenty of angels out there. So she also confirmed that Gwen was indeed partially the inspiration for Angel of My Dreams, which everything I've been saying and praying and preaching. What you waiting for?
This is a place for legends.
It absolutely makes sense with my fantasy. Very happy.
She's very low-coded.
Extremely. She has a master's in pop justice. She's definitely a Mew Muse reader. She absolutely gets it. And she's like the dream gay guy pre-game music video watching partner for sure.
Okay, I'm looking that one up.
She's putting on all of the Brit Awards Cheryl performances. She just gets it. And yeah, she named Kylie Slow as one of the best songs of all time. Just taste. And it's all led it to this moment. She just officially charted top 10 in the UK. I believe number 7. She came in strong with her debut, which is an excellent sign of things to come.
Would you give her the gold medal if slaying was an Olympic sport? And the award goes to...
For girl group solo debut slayery in archery and slayage, yes, I would give her the gold for sure. She devoured, and now we've got vinyls coming and cassettes and CDs and merch and a sad version coming, which was slow, angelic, dreamy, I think is what it stands for. And it sounds amazing. She posted a little 18-second clip of it, harmonies for days. So very excited. And there's also the teaser that she put out once, and it's leaked from the unlisted on her YouTube, where she's saying she's the it girl, and it sounds like vaguely Azalea 212-ish.
ITTIRL.
So I think we're going to get a little continuation of the music video in that. And that Showbiz Baby is what it was called on the YouTube clip. So love it. Very excited. And congratulations on the top 10.
Well, yes. Speaking of our legends, we got an announcement from Cher this week.
We sure did. She is coming with her memoir, iconically part 1, because when you've got a life that legendary,
Yeah.
you need it.
Actually, though,
Yeah,
I could see this being 3 parts.
absolutely. I saw the part 1 and said, yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like immediately, yes. I know Barbara had her 958 or whatever page one, but Cher's life is equally legendary, and
What if she does like 10? One for every
I hope
decade.
she does. I hope she does, and they turn it into a Netflix limited series. That
'Cause
would
you
make
could.
sense.
Her career's, it's what,
absolutely.
like
Decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was singing
60?
"Believe" during the Civil War, if you can believe it. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, that one or this one, I don't know.
It's like, which one?
Yeah, no, it's
Tell the truth.
so it is long overdue. I'm very excited for this. I bet you we don't even get up to that era, like Believe, in this first book. There's so much with Sonny and Cher. There's so much during that era that I bet you we don't even get close to that yet.
Yeah, I would say this would be early.
The
Cher.
early years.
Then we'll have like Cher-essence, which was Believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Modern
the
era.
story's still, like, she's still,
Yeah.
we just had the Christmas album.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole chapter.
Yeah. Mamma Mia. Burlesque is probably a book
Oh,
itself.
God.
When she
True
goes off
stories
about Christina.
Christina.
And then she threw her phone.
I enjoy it.
Oh.
Said, "Get back here, you little bitch. We're going to finish filming."
At the end of the day, I truly don't give a fuck.
Oh, Christina. Did she do anything this week?
Uh,
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Laying low.
Any activity on the playground?
She's probably just testing it out.
Yeah. Oh.
She's doing more test piloting in the bedroom.
Denise!
Yeah.
Sex for breakfast.
I love that the Denise soundbite has become a thing
Oh,
now.
thank God.
Because it was such an inside joke with like our friend
Such
group.
a niche thing.
Yeah, it was this like super niche inside joke with the friend group. And now people will DM me stuff of like Denise Richard. Like, yeah, it's a thing. Wow, setting trends.
Setting trends. Well, Share the Memoir, if you're interested, is out on,
Not sponsored.
not sponsored, but would love to be, November 19th, it looks
Oh.
like. So we've got a little ways to go. But yeah, sounds exciting. We're ready for it. And we got the cover too. It's nice. It's a gorgeous
I love
classic
it.
photo of Cher. And it really didn't need a title, honestly. Share the Memoir.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, yeah. Well, Cher.
And speaking of Cher, the fans have done some digging
They've shared.
this week
Yeah.
on Twitter. We all know Cher's Twitter is like a gold mine of iconic tweets. And someone found one from Cher, 2:18 p.m. on, what's the 8th month? August 26th, 2014. We were all so happy then. And it says, Stanley Tucci is a brat.
And immediately people started like fan editing videos of Stanley Tucci set to Brat, which is so funny. But you know what? She's right. And she was ahead of her time, clearly, in this, a decade ahead of her time. Predicted Charlie's album. And, I guess she was reflecting on Burlesque. Said, he was a brat.
Sure, he wasn't the only one on that set.
It was a lot of. Oh, you're getting really bratty. There was some real bratty behavior on that set. I would love to hear.
Same.
Oh my God. I can't
You
imagine.
haven't seen the brat in me. B-R-A-T-T.
T.
You're a fucking bitch. Anyway, speaking of Brat,
Speaking of Brat,
Brat Summer is hot.
Brat Summer is under a fucking attack.
It is. It may have gone too far. She may have jumped the shark.
Well, I think she's about to reclaim it. But right
Yeah.
now, there was, unrelated, there was a flurry of headlines that were like, Brat Summer's over, Brat Summer's dead, Pitchfork, it was other outlets all saying it's dead, it's done. And
Yeah,
that
because
was
all these flops started using it.
Yeah, well, Apple Dance has gone crazy. Jessica Alba's doing the dance. What's her name from Roni? The who ran in the streets.
Oh, Kelly
Ben Simone did it.
Oh, she's back from after running from
her marriage.
Yeah.
Her vows fell from the tree, and not a single beat was hit in her video, which was incredible. But yeah, everyone and their mother is doing the apple dance. And then, of course, we have the Kamala is Brat and then the Kamala HQ in the Brat logo. So a lot of...
right. All of that has happened since holy shit.
A year has passed.
Like, actually, though.
Yeah. So for many reasons, I think mostly probably the politicizing of it. Some people said, okay, it's over, it's done. But I'm hitting back, and so is Charlie, because do not end this album campaign just because it's getting popular, in my opinion.
No, she's winning.
Finally, and even though in a lot of people's minds she's always been around and she's always been mainstream, she's always towed the line of it where she's not really.
Yeah, no, all of the locals that are seeing Brat Green are literally like...
Oh my God, what is it called?
They have no idea who she is.
No, and the way that they're like, Charlie XCX, she's a singer, I guess.
Yeah, they have
everyone
no
is
idea.
seeing it. So just a little reminder to the girls who, even though you've been in it deep since I Love It
Forever.
or whatever you first got her fancy, it's still like she hasn't really broke like that consistently. So she's enjoying this moment. I want her to have this moment. And she tweeted, "See you next week," with all the headlines on her screenshotted.
I did see one tweet that was like, I loved her song about crashing into the bridge. Like the I don't care. Like some local was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, you forgot about her. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, that's not her.
No, she just very uniquely pops up every couple of years with like something. But it's been a minute since the locals heard her, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
What do we think seeing you next week is?
well, I really hope it's the remix album. At least one remix from the album. If she
Yeah.
isn't, teasing the whole thing. It's her birthday next week, I believe.
Oh.
So she might want to do something special. What does that make her,
What?
sign-wise?
A Leo?
August 2nd. That would be a Leo,
Yeah, look
just
at
like
that.
Madonna.
I don't know. Maybe I've been studying astrology lately.
Okay, well,
New hobby unlocked.
there we go. Well, you can read her cards and see if Brat Summer's extended.
Oh, her birth chart.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's get someone to do a Charlie XCX birth chart
You mean
and see
her-
where Brat falls.
Her Brat chart?
Yeah. That would actually be crazy if like someone pulled up Charlie XCX's birth chart and like the stars aligned with Brat Summer.
That would be,
Because
honestly.
I mean, this is like a different podcast, but like some of the shit the astrology girls have predicted
Mm,
in the past it is kind of scary.
mm. Well, somebody get on it.
I've gone a little woo woo the past 3 weeks.
Oh, just these
and I'm
past
not
3
alone.
weeks?
No, and I'm not alone. Because some things just line up and you're like, that is a coincidence.
Well, everything is romantic and
Yeah.
astrological. So let's see where the apple falls in the stars. if she did indeed do a 360. Yeah. So I don't know. I am personally calling for the 365 remix by Easy Fun featuring Shy Girl to come out. I
Ooh.
really need this to come out. It's been played in her Boiler Room sets and live, but she still has bratishly, stubbornly not dropped it. So I want that.
That makes sense.
It would, as I TikToked, it would extend Brat Summer by at least 6 weeks, just that song alone. But I think the remix album could be coming. She's been playing
Yeah,
a lot
something
of
for the
them.
clubs.
Yeah, some club classics. We'll see. I don't know, but
Stay tuned.
we definitely, Brat Summer's not over. And you know what's just getting started?
Yeah, next week is also week 1 of the Olympics.
Yes, we're feeling very sporty spice right now.
Kinda.
Oh yeah, this is the one time every 4 years I'm patriotic. I love all the athletes posting with the problematic but funny sound clip where they're like, "My pronouns are USA,"
Yeah, oh,
and then the eagles
eagles.
screech.
My pronouns are USA.
My pronouns are USA. How about it, huh?
My name is Ted Cruz, and my pronouns are kiss my ass.
My pronouns are kiss my ass.
I mean, it feels better to be like, I'm
Yeah.
Team USA this week.
Yeah,
Like a
it's-
week ago, I would have been like, let me just
Oh,
keep my mouth shut. I'm
yeah.
going to root for you, Coco Gauff
Mhm.
and Danielle Collins. Go get that gold in tennis. But like, I'm not saying fucking Team USA anywhere.
No, there is a little bit of a sprinkle dabble of hope in the air.
Yeah.
And the Olympics just feel very unifying and you know, I don't know. All of a sudden I'm scrolling and getting teary-eyed watching this like archer finally achieve her dreams of getting the gold. And I don't know what the fuck I'm watching, but I'm like,
Hunger Games.
she finally got it. Yeah, Hunger Games.
Katniss. It's giving Katniss.
It is giving Katniss, but I just watched one of the girls do the thing where you jump in the hurdle,
the javelin.
where you jump over the bar backwards. Was it the
Javelin, right?
Long jump, I think, or something.
Oh.
Javelin's when you throw the javelin.
Oh. Whatever. Spear throwing.
Spearing. No, but the long jump, I think it's called, is where you, which I don't even know how they
Jump.
do that ever. Where you run in like a circle real fast and jump backwards.
Yeah.
I don't know how those people do it, but anyway,
The way I think about this,
a 37-year record.
Oh.
Mhm.
Wow. Ate that.
She ate. Ukrainian girl, I think.
Work.
Yeah.
I always think too, I feel like I said this about the semen facial is like there always had to be one person who like thought of it first.
Yeah.
Someone was like, let's
Jump over this bar
stand on
backwards.
this bar and flip on it.
Mhm.
Let's go all the way up there and jump off of this ledge into a pool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's
Into the scene, right? The scene.
oh, I don't know. I forgot.
That body of water that looks just scrumdiddlyumptious.
Oh, yeah.
One of the swimmers was being interviewed. She's like, yeah, we had to swim in it and I took some big gulps, but I think I'm okay.
I did see the tweet that was like, who thought it was a good idea to put athletes out in the rain the day before they start?
Oh, that too. I would have been thinking about that the
Yeah.
whole time. Like, great, I'm going to get pneumonia right now.
Mm-hmm.
Waving this fucking flag.
Oh, well, whatever.
And your girl almost...
Serena, she lost her lashes.
She
lost
needed
her
those
lashes.
seasickness patches. She was not doing well on that
She
boat.
looked fucking good, though.
She
More
looked
on
fucking
that.
amazing. But yeah, more on that later. But
Yeah. Anyway, so we're talking about the opening ceremony.
Oh, yeah, the
of
Olympics happened. Yeah, they're starting.
Which is the ceremony that kicks it off.
Yeah. So the French are leading this movement, and they are getting weird. Let's say
I thought it was so cool, though.
They are upsetting the Christians, which is always a good sign. They are giving headless Marie Antoinette. They're giving drag queens recreating
Yeah.
the Last Supper.
It was so French.
It was-
I mean, that's the point.
yeah. That's
the other thing too is like all these like Americans being like, "Oh my god, this is so insulting," and so it's not your country. This is
you
their
don't know
country.
yeah, it's
It
their
has nothing
culture.
to do with you.
Take it up with the baguettes who
Yeah.
designed this.
Like that's the point of the Olympics. It's celebrating cultures and art from other
Yeah,
countries.
exactly.
As like a pseudo French goes
Right,
to France once. and
Girl
I'm
goes to
like-
France once. Yeah. Omelette du fromage.
I forgot how to say shut up already. Someone taught me how to say shut up.
Cállate. Oh no, that's
Oh.
Spanish.
Someone
Well,
taught me how to say fuck off too, and I already forgot. I didn't have to use it.
oh, well, no, you didn't.
No.
Well,
So anyway,
I
so the
don't-
opening ceremony.
yeah, nobody's saying fuck off in the Olympic Village. I'll tell you that much. They are horny. They are horny.
How can you not be?
All of these, and it's cute because now there's like open gay like Olympians, and they're posting just like
Hole on me.
Basically, they're just like horny. They're using like nasty and the song in Apple. They're just like when another bombshell enters the Olympic Villa. I hope they're getting tons of fun while they're there.
I mean, if you're not going to get the gold, at least you can get some.
The whole.
Go for the gold. Go for the gold. Go for the holes.
You've seen
Do
the
they
Olympic
golf?
beds though. Have you
Literally
seen
go
what
for
they
the
do with the
hole.
beds?
No.
They're like cardboard, so they're like anti-sex, so that but the gays find a way,
Yeah, I'm
honey.
like, the gays find a way.
Oh, honey.
Anyway,
Yeah, so the Olympic ceremony happened,
I'm
and we
like
got.
approaching up on a new presidential cycle, though.
That's true. It's time
So,
for you to finally have
Yeah,
sex again.
it's been like 3 years at this point.
God.
Jeez, I should cut that out. Actually, whatever. I don't
Yeah,
care.
who cares?
Okay.
So the countries are boating in.
Yeah. So they boated in arrivals.
I thought it was so cute when the boat would have like 3 people or like 10 people because it's just like fuck yeah,
Yeah.
like go yeah. That's again all of a sudden you get like wildly emotional for this, and I'm like I don't care about sports, but It's like these
Some of them I
people
do.
they're achieving their dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they boat in with their little flags and torches.
Yeah.
And shout out to Team USA, Coco Gauff.
560
held-
people or something.
Yeah, that was a big one.
It was a big one.
Coco Gauff was the torchbearer.
With LeBron.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just really rooting for her and Danielle Collins, my girls, my USA tennis girls.
I
Eat
loved
them
the
fuck
video
up.
of Coco finding out she was going to be one. Did you see that video? She thought that guy was hitting on her. Or something.
She
He
thought she
like,
was getting a proposal.
She's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're glazing me.
It was...
And he's like, and that is why you are getting this nice white coat and then you are being a flag bearer.
Yeah.
She was shook. That was really cool to see. I think Ralph Lauren did good too, speaking of high fashion, which we'll get into.
Yeah,
I liked,
They do a good job.
they do a good job.
Classy,
Mm-hmm.
chic, elegant, patriotic.
Yeah.
But we also did get a country that went viral,
Yeah, we talk about them a lot.
Tuvalu. And did you see she did a TikTok
Sure did.
reacting to it?
Tuvalu,
Tuvalu.
period. It's so funny. And it literally is how to say her name. So she's like, there you go.
Yeah. It was really funny.
Tuvalu. Yeah, that was one of the boats that was like a small but mighty crew.
Yeah.
Good for them. I
And then
loved
we
it.
also got just like all this crazy shit, like drag performers.
Yes.
The Marie Antoinette.
Shout out to Nikki
headless.
Doll. I mean, to go from like,
yeah.
10th place here to hosting Drag Race France to performing in front of 1 billion people. My God. Crazy. Yeah, drag in front of everyone's faces.
Uh-huh.
Gay.
And speaking of gay,
Speaking of gay, well.
My Stephanie Germano.
torturing the world with jazz and piano.
Well, their rumors were true.
Do we care? No. Is she still the queen? Yes.
It is true.
Now, I asked the question, I said, why?
Yeah.
But I wasn't being shady. I was like, because
Why?
right, because like it's normally like a celebration of the people of France.
Yeah.
So I would have put BB Rexa up there with a little known French producer named David Guetta. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but I would have had him perform the MLK remix with
Oh my God.
BB Rexa.
Oh my
We could
God.
have Kelly Rowland on the scene
Mhm.
performing When Love Takes Over.
Mhm.
I was kind of shocked that they didn't get they're still closing. But I
They're
actually,
still closing.
I was genuinely shocked that Daft Punk,
I think that might be closing.
because we all know the Spice Girls moment in 2012.
Yeah.
It was like there was a hint of it, and someone's
Mhm.
like, "Oh, we think they performed a rehearsal," but there was no news. And then it was like a shocker,
Oh.
and it was like this big reunion for this moment for their country.
That would be incredible. It would
So
make
I
sense.
thought Daft Punk,
Daft Punk would
because-
be amazing.
There was street art of them all over France.
And I don't think they've performed La Vie en Rose yet, which I personally am putting. I would like Miss Grace Jones to be doing La Vie en Rose, my favorite rendition of it. It would be a gag. She actually sings in French. Like, it would make more sense than some other performers.
we love Gaga, but
We love Steph.
LA is next time. So like,
It was a bit shocking that an Italian girl from New York City took the role.
did you see the tweet of the little rats poking their heads out of the?
Oh my God,
the
in the
grate.
grates.
Yeah.
It was like, well, she brought her employees.
And all the
From
Ratatouille
Joanne's.
memes.
Oh my God. No wonder my food was so fucking slow at Joanne's. All the employees took off to go see her.
Oh, girl, there she is. Look at her. I couldn't get to Vegas, but she looks so good.
Yeah, so Lady Gaga opened with Mon Trou en Plume, a well-known French circus song inspired by French cabaret. Not the circus. no.
Sorry.
There were some sound issues. There was a dancer down. Did you see that angel down?
Yeah.
That was funny because the dancer did comment on the TikTok like, that was me.
It's
It
live
happens.
TV.
And it was raining.
Yeah, and you're on like the
little
audio
tiny thing. The
yeah,
audio.
You're disconnected from. It's like very Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. That's why they lip sync,
Yes.
because you're on a moving thing.
Yeah.
The audio is
Mm-hmm.
cut the girls some slack.
Yep. Absolutely.
But like, why are you there? Sorry.
Well,
Someone said it's because she sang a French song and A Star Is Born. I'm like, that's why.
if that's all it takes, then I feel like there's a lot of people who could have been
Me.
equally. Yeah, you
I could have. Why wasn't I on the scene performing "I'm Coming Down Your Chimney"? I went to France once.
Well, she performed, and yeah, it was very jazz and piano in a way.
PETA came for her with the feathers.
I
saw
know,
that
which is
too.
always like a sleigh. So there is that. She said, we rented pom-poms from Le Lido Archive, a real French cabaret theater, and collaborated with Dior to create custom costumes using naturally molted feathers.
Oh.
I studied French choreography that put a modern twist on a French classic. I rehearsed tirelessly to study a joyful French dance, brushing up on some old skills. I bet you didn't know I used to dance at a 60s French party on the Lower East Side when I was first starting. Of course. There we
Okay.
go. All right. Sure. I'm surprised she didn't go further. She's like, I'm actually French. And if you really think about it, I deserve to be here. Obsessed. I love that kind of stuff. You know, speaking of quotes, it is also, I believe we are at the official first moment that Gaga has begun saying words about Joker 2, Folie à deux.
Oh, that's French.
Yes. She's very French now.
Oh.
Very, very French. She says, people know me by my stage name, Lady Gaga, right? That's me as that performer, but that is not what this movie is. I'm playing a character. So I worked a lot on the way that I sang to come from Lee and to not come from me as a performer, she tells Empire.
She's starting.
She is starting to explain the craft of acting like we've
Heard of
never heard of it before. It's either a what the fuck, it's like there's a ghost that's been haunting me. It's investigating the Capitol, or it's over explaining the very art of the thing she's doing like we've never heard of it before. You see, on stage I am Lady Gaga, but in this film I am actually not.
As a singer, I sing. And as a performer, I like to perform.
She went into depth and she was talking about how for the role, she's not using her controlled breath that she would as a singer either, because Harley Quinn would not know how to do that.
Yes, I too am not using my controlled voice.
No.
Here.
No control here. But thank you, Gaga, for illuminating us with a little unknown fact about acting.
I hope she shows up in character at the red carpet.
I feel like
causing mayhem around New York.
Olympics is probably the last glimmer of like non-Harley Quinn Gaga that we will have for a while.
Yeah, next time she's coming out with a bat.
A bat and like a bloody lip, and she's ready to fucking terrorize us
Joker
for months.
Set in New York?
Gotham, so it's like a fictional version.
Right,
of
Spider-Man and all them.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, I'm ready, and it's soon.
Still, it's not soon enough for her to be.
Well, also in France, we got a performance that this is history.
This is history, and this is iconic without just saying the word iconic. It's actually going to go down in history, I think, as a pivotal moment in pop culture. Chills. I don't know anyone who didn't either cry or tear up or just sort of be taken aback by this moment. This is the moment. Celine Dion performing at the Eiffel Tower, iconic people in iconic places.
Yeah, on the Eiffel Tower, underneath the rings.
And I believe she had said months ago, like her dream was to see the Eiffel Tower again, right? It wasn't it?
In her docu-series. She had said, my dream is I want to go and see the Eiffel Tower again.
So all the stars aligned in a really beautiful way, and this is just the most touching, powerful, iconic moment there could be for, like, this is the epitome of, like, French Olympics. Olympian singer, winner, couldn't be, and actually nobody summarized it better than Kelly Clarkson.
I was just going to say, she said she's the gold medal.
In my field,
in vocalism.
Yeah.
I almost said vocalism. As a vocalist, she's like the gold medal standard. So,
and shout out to Kelly. First of all, she's killing that gig already. She brings a new spirit to that, which is awesome. It's her being Kelly, but also just her very authentic reaction to Celine was like the perfect cherry on top when she was unable to speak after.
Yeah, because same.
Yeah. She got it together and she just said a few words perfectly about, you know, if you knew anything about what Celine Dion is going through, then this is so meaningful. And this she feels this is her purpose to sing, and she just like summarized it really beautifully in a very candid, off the cuff moment that she was kind of reacting in real time and so emotional about. Chills looked gorgeous, just that
was
outfit,
beautiful.
so beautiful, powerful.
And like the zoom out of like
Oof.
she is sparkling, and then the way it like zoomed out
To the sparkling
and then
tower.
the whole tower is sparkling, and it's like, oh my god, I'm literally getting chills. Also, the photo that went around on Twitter of her in Paris, like in the 90s,
Oh yeah,
with the Eiffel Tower in the background, was
Yeah.
like her first time visiting.
yeah. And on a lighter note, her like sillier editorial in 2017 when she was kind of like dancing around in Paris to like, I think for Vogue or something, like that's been going around as well. But it's been so cool, and all the behind the scenes footage of her driving around like on the sunroof and like waving to people as she drives by, and people throwing flowers and all that good stuff at her. Just a wonderful, what a happy,
Triumphant.
triumphant
I think, 'cause-
situation in the face of adversity. Just really powerful. And now these rumblings about the residency might actually have some weight to them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like accommodate her abilities at this point, but if she could do once a month or more, wherever she wants it in Vegas.
Yeah, and stay in one spot.
Yeah.
And not have to have the grueling tour bus traveling plane.
Definitely never
bus.
touring again, but I could see residency in a very structured, on her terms schedule.
Yeah.
But for her to sound like that, I'm like, oh wait, maybe that isn't out of the question anymore. So
Ah, beautiful.
beautiful.
That is legends only.
It really is.
Ah.
Also, shout out to Snoop. Snoop is
my
killing
God,
it.
Yeah.
He's having such a good time.
He's fucking fun as hell.
He is fun. And
Anytime I ever had to like encounter him backstage at like Watch What Happens Live,
Mhm.
like literally one of the funnest, coolest people.
yeah. I mean, he was one of the torch bearers in the process of lighting the torch. and
Uh-huh.
He's been giving great interview, and he's super encouraging of everyone in the competition. It's been cool seeing clips of him as well. Honestly, everyone is like killing it. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so corny, but it just does feel very unifying and special. And I don't know. Glimmer of hope here. Glimmer
Yeah.
of like better times.
Also, shout out to Flava Flav.
Oh my God, he is as well.
People were like, "Oh, he's like there," and blah blah blah. But then I dug into it, and did you see that he's sponsoring the
girls?
Yes, he's like paying and sponsoring for them to be there because he found out that the athletes were having to work multiple jobs
Yep.
to pay for their training and physical therapy,
Which is
and,
insane.
and all the stuff that goes into being an athlete that you
Yeah.
have to like upkeep. So he's sponsoring them to be
Yeah.
there. It's not like a
He's had a really interesting next act because he kind of started getting popular again as like a diehard Taylor fan, and like
Mhm.
he's wearing all her cardigans and stuff. But now he's like really championing WNBA and also the women's. Is it gymnastics he's backing, or is it?
water polo.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome. But yeah, I
the
saw
U.S.
him
women's water polo team.
so huge, and he also said he wants to give them clocks if they bring another gold. He said they got 3. He wants a 4th. It's just really cool. I think there's like some energy happening around women's sports in general that's been very exciting to see, of people taking it more seriously and giving them their props.
Girls don't need nobody. Girls who run the world.
It's been cool to see. I'm liking this energy, and so shout out to Flava Flav for backing them.
And
Well,
speaking of,
Yeah, speaking of the girls and the queens of athleticism.
yes, I think it's time for a segment that we like to call High Fashion. So editorial.
Guys, this is awesome.
This is a billboard.
This is super high fashion.
Oh my God, that's so high fashion.
So high fashion.
Serena Williams is in France. She was a torchbearer.
Your
She was
girl.
fighting for her life on that boat.
She needed that nausea thing on the back of the neck. Because either she was just thrown off by the seasickness or just almost falling off from the
Probably
waves.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a boat person, so
I know. I
get
felt
it.
like you could really relate to her in that moment.
No.
You both would be like heave ho and like,
Ooh.
whoa.
Yeah, no, not for me. I said this like last week or the week before. I don't know what happened, but like fucking serving.
Oh, yeah. The
'Cause-
comments agree.
Yeah.
The comments are like, what happened in the past few weeks?
I'm no shade. Serena, I love you, you know. But like
Something happened. Her interview with her husband and her daughter, too. I don't know if you saw, like, they were just talking about that they went to the party and they were asking about his social media content and stuff, and she was just serving in it, and all the comments were like, "Oh my god, like she is eating
Eating it up.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
my royal family.
Yeah. Mine are the Irwins.
Oh, that's
They're
yeah.
they're
That's a
like
good
the real
one.
deal for sure. What a lovely family they are. Anyway, Serena absolutely killing it. Oh, also a little shout out to Tyla. She's cheering on Simone in one of the clips, and she looks fucking amazing. Oh my god, Tyla looks incredible in Paris. A lot of the celebs do, actually. They're having a good time.
I heard the Simone Netflix series was really good. I think it's Netflix, not sponsored.
Okay.
It's like a 2-part.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it was really good, and that
Nice.
there's a lot of focus on mental health, and yeah,
Nice.
but it's really good.
That is cool.
But we also have
From Bikini Bottom to to Munchkinland to Paris, France.
Ariana and Cynthia are doing Wicked promo in Paris.
Pink and green.
Serving Cavant.
I think they what's the quote, like pink looks good with green, but they change it to like gold looks good with green or something. Ariana did.
Ooh.
Because they did an Olympic spot for Wicked.
I prefer silver, but I get it.
But yeah, they once again they're doing they're like leaning into their characters by how they dress and doing their best promo for the movie, which is I guess around the same time as Joker.
Yeah.
Lord help us. It's cool, and their connection is like undeniable. They're really good at bouncing off of each other in the interviews.
That's the color palette of the summer is
Yeah.
forest green and pink
Yeah.
and neon green for the nighttime.
Yeah.
Like that's the color palette.
That really is. Yeah, they looked great. And I got to watch the new spot, but I went to go see Twisters. Oh yeah. You know what? I just needed something really mindless and dumb, and I got it. I wish I got the 4X seats that move.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a thing?
Yeah, you can move along with the tornadoes.
Wasn't that Christina Aguilera movie supposed to be for DK? Wasn't she supposed to be in Evita or something?
What?
I swear this was a thing. What
was she doing that?
I
was
know that this
make
is
the
not,
world move.
Yeah. I know that I'm not making this up. Christina Aguilera 4D. Is it 4D or 4K?
Well, I think it's 4DX or something like that. The chairs. 4DX. Because the idea is like fourth dimension.
This is how Christina Aguilera would have looked as Evita at Broadway 4D. She was supposed to do Don't Cry For Me Argentina in a Broadway 4D movie.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
From Andrew Lloyd. Oh,
I see.
yeah. Expected
The
to be
chairs
released
would, like-
2015. Well,
The chairs would
Didn't
be
happen.
moving as like you duck where gum is being thrown at you.
oh,
It spins around like the
nice.
voice. Yeah.
People like some fighters get so mad when you bring that up. They're like, she wasn't throwing it at a fan. I'm like, yes, she was.
She was. Sorry.
Like you could swallow it.
Yeah.
Like, you could take it out of your mouth and put it on your you
Yeah,
know
no.
your pocket.
Yeah.
You don't throw it at someone.
It's iconic, whatever.
Legend.
Yeah.
Anyway, also in editorial, we have BB Rexa for Galore magazine.
Oh, that's right. She's the
Tits
drama
out.
and the galore.
And we also have Lisa for Louis Vuitton.
Oh my God, yes. Lisa is the new house ambassador for Louis, looking stun and futuristic and cool for LV.
I have a thought on LV.
Oh.
This is in my scrapped Paris vlog that I never posted.
And they had the luggage in the opening ceremony at some point. Yeah.
There's the building
Mhm.
on the Champs-Élysées.
Mhm.
That's like a big Louis Vuitton box.
Yeah.
And I said this is a really unpopular opinion, but this is so ugly and so tacky looking.
Mm. Yeah, monograms.
I'm just saying it now.
Oh, very nice. I'm a big fan of the checkered print that they do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
But yeah, I was a big fan of the LV in college, like the wearing the monogram out and proud, and now
what?
like the more on my wallet.
Oh.
And then I moved
rich.
to the checkered is like the one I like way more. It's just, yeah. In general, labels, Yeah. I think it's stuck as kids when we were like Abercrombie all over our faces.
Yeah. I can already hear the invisible hater saying you sitting there wearing Old Navy performance fleece. You in a tank top.
Yeah. Well, I do like some LV still, but anyway. Also in high fashion, I do need to give a shout out, a very extremely rare Kardashian shout out from me to Kris Jenner serving Utada Hikaru bad mode.
Actually,
Like,
though.
actually, the specificness of this shoot is crazy. In the at-home leisure wear sweat combo, lean like against the white walls of this home, perfectly emulating the Bad Mode album cover. I was speechless at this comparison. I'll put it in the Instagram gallery, but oh my goodness, she's clearly listening to Bad Mode, and I have to stand a little bit on that one. So shout out to you, Kris Jenner.
Remember that TikTok of her or like scene from the show when she was in the pool with her tits out?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm doing a photo shoot. I think she's so funny.
She's definitely funny.
Like, your tits are out. And she's like, I'm doing a photo shoot. It's like one of my favorite clips. Should bring that back.
Yep.
Well, speaking of, shall we have a little
TikTok
TikTok
talk?
talk? Charlie XCX started a revolution last week with one tweet.
Kamala is Brat,
Yeah.
and the rest will follow.
So we recorded last week's episode on Saturday.
Mm.
The announcement came Sunday while I was editing
Yep.
in real time.
Mm-hmm.
And then Charlie XCX tweeted Kamala's Brat, which then spurred meme after meme, which had already kind of started with like the laughing meme
Yep.
ahead of time.
Yep.
Some of us were ahead of the curve.
The coconut of it all has truly taken over TikTok in such a major way. It's undeniable. It's everywhere. We missed the fact that the news is trying to cover this, and it is shocking to watch them try and wrap their heads around the extremely convoluted idea of Brat Summer.
Yeah. This was like the local jumped out on the news.
The Gen Z correspondent for CNN, the way...
The thing is, though, I get it. Like, this is very much like when I was working in like TV,
Yeah.
and you'd have to explain to certain people who are not on the internet, like,
Yeah.
we're going to do this thing. And then they're like, what is that? And you'd have to be like, okay, well,
Right.
this is this.
Yeah.
And then you have to like explain the origins. And I just be like, trust me,
Uh-huh.
this is going to be funny.
And really just that it's not that deep, which
No, right.
I think goes
'Cause for
over
us,
the
it's
heads.
so easy. It's
It's
so
so
instantly
easy.
funny. There's no thought to it.
Because the thing about a meme is you watch the Kamala blow edit, let's say, for Kesha, and you think that was funny. Where else does somebody laugh in a pop song? And then you make one.
Yep.
And it explodes. And it's just that simple. It's just somebody watches one, and then there's going to be a million. That has taken over. And now everyone just wants to fit in the coconut speech into anything they've possibly ever listened to. There are some really, it's gone all the way off. The Mario Kart one was really good. All of it has been, what was it? My pussy tastes like coconut tree. The Lana one, all of it.
Did you hear the actual Kim Petras Coconuts one?
No, maybe
Oh,
not.
well, live premiere, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people.
We certainly are existing in the context of all that has come before
Yeah.
and is.
It was everywhere on the news.
It's everywhere. And just watching them try and wrap their brains around the idea of brat and people being like, so Kamala Harris is a brat? You want somebody to run this country that considers himself a brat?
Well, yes.
Well, yes. But yeah, it is funny.
Better to be a brat than a fucking felon.
It's so fucking wild, and all of this is so insane, obviously.
But it's also like so refreshing.
Yeah, it's
So there was a shift
yeah, there was a shift for sure.
in the past week.
It is something else, though.
But also a couple other edits I want to shout out.
Mhm.
There was the Time magazine cover that
Yeah.
also happened last week
Of
where
Kamala stepping in.
yeah, you see like, you know, you're assuming it's Joe Biden stepping out and Kamala stepping into the cover. And shout out to Brenda Lee Charts, who we are familiar with because of the Christmas battle.
Yeah.
Brenda Lee Charts. There were shots fired.
Ending
That's not
ending
a-
Mariah.
Let me read. That's not the correct metaphor to use anymore.
No.
There was a pointed message here.
Yeah.
Jesus. Brenda Lee Charts posted the Time magazine cover, and it's Mariah exiting and Brenda sliding in.
Brenda's been on her neck from the beginning,
Yeah.
and it's been quite a delight to watch.
Yeah. Also, shout out to a Legends Only listener and a Patreon Legends Only fan.
Oh.
Bodacious had a hit tweet.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
So Pop Crave posted Harry Daniels singing to Kamala backstage.
Yeah.
Which that video is hilarious because she has no clue what's going on and walks out and you just hear her go, "Who is that guy?" So Bo quote retweeted Pop Crave and said her first act as president should be to lock this man up. I'm so serious.
And I stand by it.
And it went crazy viral. So shout out to Bo.
Yeah, talking about trends that have jumped the shark. I'm so sorry, but like
Harry,
yeah.
do we think it's time to pack it up?
I do.
I do.
I do. Unfortunately, especially because we now know that the celebrities, do this.
Right, like it's planned.
Mhm.
It's like, let's stand in front of this guy.
Yeah.
But what if he sings to Jade, though?
I think he did already.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
He
There you
gets
go.
all of them like real fast too.
who's booking these flights?
Yeah, that's upsetting.
Like, I hope he's at least getting coin.
He
You know,
is. Oh, they're
Like, they
paying
better
for him
be-
to do this.
They are? Okay,
Yeah.
Because I thought, like,
It's the
he-
same with like the Chris guy who gets flown out to quote unquote deliver coffee to celebrities, like the Meghan Trainor guy.
Oh,
The celebrities hire him to do that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
So
work.
he is getting paid quite well, I'm sure, to do these. So Godspeed.
They're going to book him for the inauguration.
Probably.
Hello, say, can you sing?
Honestly, I would kind of prefer that. That would be funny. But
Wow.
well,
Yes, everyone. We have a new presidential candidate.
we do, and it so far is not going to be Harry Daniels singing the campaign song,
No.
as far as we know. But
I was starting to get worried because Katy Perry posted singing, and I was like, absolutely, Katy, I love you. If anyone's listening, you all know how I feel about this. We already had this conversation last week.
Yeah.
No.
yeah, well, I
Women's
think
World.
unfortunately
movie.
for her, a tweet went viral that is fake of her allegedly like the campaign politely declining her offer for it to
Oh.
be used in the Kamala Harris.
That was fake.
I think that's fake.
Well,
But it might as well be real
I
because it
think I
wasn't
liked
the one
that
used.
tweet, and I said like, "Oh, thank God!" I clicked to like. Sorry.
Well, you know
Just
how
being
I feel.
honest.
So she's nowhere to be found in this campaign video. However, Beyonce's Freedom is possibly the first campaign song used with Kamala. It is officially. And
Miss Tina has been loud and proud.
yes, she has been supporting the movement, the moment. Beyonce featured in this Kamala campaign. And honestly, so far, I will say, I hope it doesn't age poorly. I think Kamala HQ is doing a really good job of balancing using trending songs, trending memes, and not killing it.
Yeah, I agree.
Right now, she just got introduced to TikTok formally. She launched her own TikTok, and they're so far like playing with different sounds. That Brooke one, oh my God, of her dragging her ex, but they used it to describe Trump's campaign.
Yeah.
Wow. And I think they're tapping into Gen Z in a way that, Biden wasn't. So I feel like this is big.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I love the choice of the Beyonce song
Mm-hmm.
because when we talked about Cowboy Carter, I said, it feels so nice to have like a kind of like reclaiming of the patriotic symbolism in
Yeah.
a way that it's celebratory.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a lot of people saying the same thing now about like this song and also with the Olympics
Kind of
again.
hitting all at the right time.
Yeah, it's all like hitting at the right time of like,
Yeah.
let's actually have a conversation about the word freedom and what it
Our
actually means.
Complicated nation.
Yeah.
Which, if we segueing to the next part, although we want to shout out Kelly Rowland endorsed.
Oh, I also wanted to say, because yes, this moment is extremely exciting, but at the end of the day, a politician is a politician. And so we need to keep the pressure on them
Amen.
to work for us because we are their bosses
Right.
at the end of the day.
We do not stand politicians, but
No.
we are hopeful that they are guiding us to the right place.
Yes, and I am all on board to
Mhm.
helping elect our first female president.
Yes.
Contact has been made with Team Coconut. If I get the call, I'm packing a bag and I'm off
Where are you going?
to Delaware.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready to fucking go. Let's go.
Okay. It's in Delaware?
Yep.
I guess that makes
Campaign
sense.
headquarters. If
Yeah.
I get the call, I'm out. So
All right.
just as a like, FYI,
Everybody knows it. Just
So-
just in case the call comes
I'm
through.
ready to fucking go because there's no other option.
Yeah.
So what else did I want to say? I think that's it.
And if not, you'll be here
Yes.
for now.
Mhm.
Unless another thing comes through, which might come through.
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
We'll see.
I'm like, I'm like shaking. I'm like, what's gonna happen this Sunday? What's gonna happen after we hit?
Whatever opportunities might come your way.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well,
But I would love to be a part of turning this country around.
mhm.
So
Well, somebody else who, as we were talking about Beyonce, not only did she give freedom to Kamala Harris's campaign, but she also did a little surprise Yaya style for the Olympics.
some visuals.
Oh, visuals?
We still have a Renaissance movie to put on streaming. We still have another album that you never put the visuals up for.
Mhm.
But sure. She's fucking serving in this look, though.
Yeah, this is high fashion editorial as well.
Oh, yeah. The nails alone.
Team
The
USA.
bodysuit.
I love the way she shape shifted the song to match the Olympics.
Yeah.
Just slightly. And the TEAM USA. That goes off,
Yeah.
actually.
Put it out in streaming.
Yeah. Something, anything else.
Everything else.
Yeah. But I did die at this big, bold, complicated nation, which is like, yep. That's how. Yep.
It's a good
That's
way of
right.
putting it.
Good way of putting it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, this was
something has shifted in the universe in the past week.
something has shifted.
Like, I'm so ready.
Well, our incredible athletes and Beyonce make me proud to be an American.
Yes.
So this has been a cool shift. And I do love seeing everyone unified for these talented athletes as well. Like it is cool, as corny as it sounds, to watch people rally behind people chasing their dreams and just being the best of what our country has to offer in sports is cool. And I don't know, it makes me like weirdly proud.
Yes, actually same. No.
Yeah.
I shifted my mood in the past week.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I like want all these outfits. It's like I'm obsessed with the costume tree of it all.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce's outfit in this. If I were a swimmer,
Mm-hmm.
I would want a bedazzled suit, even though it would like drag me down.
Right.
It would take away like milliseconds off of like.
Yeah, that would not be so
There's
aerodynamic.
there's like a dynamic something.
Yeah.
But like,
That's why they're like hairless too, right? Because the
Yeah.
hairs can slow
you
you
gotta
down.
get rid of the hair. You gotta wear the
Sit-
cap.
I would be dead in the water.
There's like certain, but I would want a rhinestoned.
Oh, and I love
You
seeing
know?
what's his name, Crochet in the stands. What's his name? The little twink,
Oh, I don't know.
the diver, Tom.
Oh, Tom Daly.
Tom Daly.
Oh yeah.
He's still doing it. He's watching the women's divers, and he's just crocheting while he's watching. It's adorable.
They say crocheting is really great for anxiety.
Yeah.
It's like very
I do
meditative.
need to get into it. Yeah,
It's like playing Minecraft or going for a walk. It's like it's a meditative activity.
I should do it. I want
Yeah.
to make like giant teddy bears. Okay, let me get in that.
Yeah.
Okay, new hobby incoming. When I start my Etsy shop, it's over for you.
I mean, hey, that's kind of
I could
fun.
do it.
Small businesses.
Yeah.
Well, we're rooting for everyone to get gold medals,
Yeah, we are.
but I think it's time to get into some new music of the week, shall we?
A little bit.
But before we do, we would like to give a shout out to all of our supporters over on patreon.com/ should we do coconuts this week?
LEGENDS. Oh,
O-N-N-L-Y. What does that spell?
Coconuts.
Shout out to all of our supporters over on patreon.com/legends only. Thank you all for your continued support. There's a bonus after show after every main episode. And this is our last episode before we go on a brief summer hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys will be getting bonus episodes there on Patreon while I am gone. You also get access to our Discord community where we chat with everyone. And yeah, you can also support the pod by leaving a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify as well. And thank you all for the continued support.
Thank you so much for your support. Well, let's move on. It was a very, very quiet New Music Friday.
Thank God.
Thank God. I think it's giving the girls some time to digest.
I know. I like begrudgingly clicked Release Radar.
Release
this week.
Radar.
I was like, please no. I can't. I'm like just getting into Brat.
I know.
And then Casey Musgraves like announced, I'm like, no, can we pause for the Olympics with like, you know what I mean?
They kind of did.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
But we did get a new Ellie and Calvin song called Free.
We
Seems to be a
did.
theme. What
That
do we
is true.
think?
Well,
I think she's cute.
she's cute.
She's no miracle, but she's cute.
She's no miracle. She's no teased Miley scrapped collab, whatever that was.
Yeah, what happened with that?
No, I don't know who on whose part it was even canceled or
Yeah,
why.
also like where did Miley go?
Well, wasn't she just she was just at a Gucci party, I think. I don't know. She's just doing like
Side quests.
side quests at the moment, but probably something is brewing underneath the surface.
Yeah.
But, you know, we did have her show-stopping Grammys moment, and I don't know. Just being kind of selective, I feel. So maybe, who knows why the vibe wasn't right for that song. Maybe it'll come out later.
Yeah, because it is oversaturated.
Yeah. So
Like,
maybe she just
Maybe she could have
took a beat.
the song in the summer, next summer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
So
once the espresso's cooled down.
yeah. Exactly. So instead, we have Free, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's there.
Also, the new Dead Mouse tracks are really good, but I was like, no one cares on here. I do, but
Dead Mouse. And
there's
also,
like another 9-minute track.
also with this is just something we could say weekly. There's a new Inna called "Take Me Home." Know You
Really?
Better. Yep.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's just every week there's another Inna. I think she released another one of those EPs the week before too.
Oh.
She's just the most prolific Romanian pop star of our time.
Queen of My Castle.
Yeah.
I have that on my Tit Shaking Summer playlist on Spotify.
Oh, yes. But otherwise, I don't know. And then I would like to give a shout out to Alison Goldfrapp, who's back with a new song called "I Want to Be Loved Just a Little Better." It's the first song
Ooh.
from her new label that she's launched, and it's part of her new record. So, new era. As you pointed out in my DMs, you thought it was Dorinda.
Call it out.
Not wrong. But yeah, very synthy, disco-y. Wrote it with Richard X. It's a bop, and it's good. So, always excited for more from Ms. Goldfrapp.
Speaking of X,
See
you know what
X?
other song I've gotten into and I'm late?
Uh-oh.
The Robin. Jamie XX one.
I don't think we actually talked about it.
I don't think we did.
We skipped it for some reason because there was like a week that we were off or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, would you say it's giving you life?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually.
I love that one. It's a real upper. It's a real celebratory anthem.
Yeah, there's just been so much new fucking music.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Shout out to Robin and Jamie XX. The Jamie XX album I'm really excited for. Everything's been great so far. So
Oh, there's an album coming?
Mm.
Oh.
very excited. So yeah, but there's some time to breathe a little bit. Basically, everyone heard Angel in My Dreams and we were like, we're packing it
We're
up.
retiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was some stuff. I didn't dig into much from New Music Friday, to be honest, either. Like
It was slow.
yeah.
I am still like in comfort and chaos. John Summit.
Yes, we know.
Is anyone out there on this journey?
Leave a what should we do? Emoji
Yeah, in the EDM channel.
in the EDM
Because like
channel.
I love this album.
What kind of emoji should they leave? What's a comfort or chaos emoji? Maybe like the hug emoji for comfort.
Look, what's the cover? There's like a sun on
There's
the
like a
cover.
sun.
There's like a moon on the cover.
Okay, a sun or a moon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My vinyl's here. I just got it.
I love that.
Palm of my hands is just so good.
Love that one.
Wow.
Well, everyone, we hope that you're having a fabulous time watching the Olympics. Maybe you're in the Olympics if you're listening
Hey.
at Olympic Village. Let us know what you're up to.
Oh my God, do you
I'm
think
very
an
interested.
Olympic athlete has ever listened to Low?
I bet you. I bet. I want to know if so.
I bet the Sierra remix.
Yeah. Let us know if you're an Olympic competitor by dropping a emoji in the Discord or on Twitter. And good luck in competing and in
Eat
the
them the
Olympic
fuck
Village. Yeah. Let us know what's going on down there. And yeah, so we're going to take a little summer hiatus because you're going to be traveling around.
Mm-hmm.
Hopping
Got a
around.
wedding, bachelor party.
Mhm.
She's going to be gone.
Yeah.
So
So I am also going to find various pools and beaches to go to as a result. So we will be around, but you'll get some fun little bits along the way.
yes, including, we can tell them, right?
Yeah.
So we do on Patreon, we have this series called Road Trips,
Mhm.
which we sometimes call Load
Load
Trips, but that's like,
trips.
ew.
Inappropriate.
But it's really funny. And we take you on a little journey.
Yeah.
It's basically a radio show.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a new theme, and there's another one coming out. And this one's really fun. So
Yeah.
that will be coming for our Patreon subs. And yeah, then we'll be back, and it'll be short and sweet. We'll be dropping.
That's right.
As well as some other new albums that just got announced
Yeah.
that we're going to discuss in the after show.
Exactly. So stay tuned. We'll be back. Enjoy your summer.
Yes.
And if anything really pressing happens, I'll do like an emergency episode.
Like, hey,
Hey.
Addison distraught.
Addison distraught. Don't even joke about it because that probably will happen while knowing us, we manifest that shit.
I was like having anxiety this morning.
You will be holed up in the
because-
hotel room at the bachelor party, like with a towel over you, recording and panic, like AR2.
I'm going to be trapped in a house with straight men.
Yeah. And you're going to be blasting AR2.
There's not enough edibles in the world.
That'll be hell.
Yeah.
I hope it's not that weekend. I just hope it's not that weekend. Well, we'll see. Anyway,
we hope that nothing unprecedented just happened.
that's right.
because I have anxiety.
Famous last words.
I was like, oh no, what is going to happen this Sunday when I'm editing? Can we just like not this week? But
anyway,
it's time for the after show.
That's
which you
right.
can find at patreon.com/legends only. You can also link your Spotify account with your Patreon account so that you get those episodes here if you're listening on Spotify, not sponsored. Should we do a poll this week?
yeah, what's the poll going to be?
What are we curious about?
Hmm.
The polls have been very enlightening. Everyone thinks that Taylor is intentionally blocking. Everyone thought that Women's World was a flop. Well, a majority did. Everyone thinks that there's too much new music. What else do we want to know?
Will LG7 drop in August or will LG7 drop soon or at all this year?
Or should we ask if they're excited for it?
Oh, they're
Oh, it's a
excited
little
for it.
drama. Yeah.
They're excited for it.
Oh, you can also leave comments on episodes on Spotify now.
Oh,
So if there's things that you liked about the episode, you can leave a comment and we can share it. That's like new too.
very
New
nice
feature. Anyway, time for the after show. We have a couple new announcements to discuss from
Yes,
our girls.
We sure do.
And until next time,
We will
see you
soon.